How to keep your blood sugar regulated. Welcome to Be Fab, Be You Made Simple, your daily dose of inspiration designed to help you reinvent yourself by optimizing your body and mind. I am Maria Horstman, a health editor and coach, a fitness trainer, a speaker, and an entrepreneur, founder of BeFabBeYou.com. Our episodes are short and will bring you valuable content and practical nuggets for optimal health and fitness that you can implement ASAP. Let's get you to feel fabulous every day. Are you ready? Check out the show notes to 1, schedule a free call with me to discuss a plan to take your health to the next level. 2, submit a question to be featured in our Ask Me Anything episodes on Sundays. Connect with me on social media and much more. Hit the subscribe button, and if you like what you hear, share with your friends and leave it a rating. How to keep your blood sugar regulated. Welcome back to the Be Fab, Be You Made Simple. I am pumped to share today's content with you. Last episode, Earl Britt shared the relationship between heart attack and diabetes and obesity. Today, I decided to take a deep dive into one aspect of blood sugar optimization. Look, blood sugar regulation and insulin sensitivity are very important for heart health and prevention of other diseases, including diabetes and obesity. And since I love to talk about this, I'm super excited to share these goodies with you today. Let's talk about blood sugar and hormone optimization meal cycle. So today I would like to walk you through a process of which eating 3 balanced meals a day will help you regulate your blood sugar, burn fat, and prevent weight gain. Whoop, whoop. I will use my blood sugar and hormone optimization meal cycle graph that you have on the screen right now. And let me introduce you to Bob. Bob is on the left side of the graph. He is hungry. You can see him sitting down, ready to go after it. So he brought his yummy and healthy lunch. He has been following my suggestions. He's a client. And he made sure that his lunch contains raw foods, cooked foods, and all 3 macronutrients, fat, protein, and carbs. Cool, right? So he's about to eat a big salad with arugula, mixed greens, tomatoes, green olives. He added sauteed mushrooms, nutritional yeast, raw and cooked red onions. He loves onions. So do I. And pomegranates is sprinkled on top. He chopped also a quarter of avocado and added to the salad. He also warmed up about 5 ounces or so of well-seasoned chopped chicken that he had prepared and tossed on top of that salad. He basically then at the end, he sprinkled some lemon, apple cider vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and done. He was ready. So before Bob takes his first bite, he takes a deep breath. He notices his stomach is talking loud. His hormone ghrelin is up and running. He looks at this beautiful large ball and smells his food. He is now salivating. I am salivating with no food in front of me. I'm just imagining. Can you? Right there, his digestive system starts to work. Yes, before he ingests any food, his smells or food smells stimulates appetite and induces salivation, which is basically cause a cephalic response, and insulin starts rising. That's how it works, people. So let me stop right here for a second and share a thought with you. Take a few seconds to prepare your body for digestion before your first bite. Please do so. Smell your food. Notice that when you smell, you will salivate as well. Now be mindful. Pay attention to your body as these processes happen. It's a beautiful thing. Appreciate, hug yourself while you do this. Next, take that bite and chew your food. Yes, I'm reminding you to chew your food. Somebody has to do this, and it's Coach Maria today, okay? You would taste your ingredients. Wow, isn't that incredible? Instead of just swallowing food, you will facilitate digestion. You help your GI tract absorb the nutrients and fluids, and more likely you eat less. That's the truth. Take it from me. For most of my life, I swallow my foods. Overate most of the time and had digestive problems. As a kid, food was scarce and I ate fast. On the job, I ate at my desk most of the times, very fast so I wouldn't waste time. Oh Lord, what a mindset. What a mindset. Always on the go, blah, 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 blah. With friends, yes, I was one of the first to always finish eating. The least necessary bites and swallowing were my habits. They had become habits by now. I rarely appreciated the process of eating. It was just, food in, that's it, because I was hungry. And I was hungry often, okay? I ate about 6 times or so a day. And then what happens? I end up with eating disorder, emotional eating, prediabetes, chronic digestive issues. I do not want you to go through that route. I want you to prevent all that. Or if my personal story resonates with you, you might want to reconsider your habits now. And if you need help, absolutely. Book a strategy call with me. Let's put a plan of attack and edit this health story of yours. Is not going the right place. And if you want to prevent because you know you're going the wrong track, call me, okay? Let's do this. Now, let's get back to Bob and the graph. So follow the graph over there. So he ate, right? So when you eat, blood sugar, the red arrows, and the insulin, the blue arrows, rise. On the average, blood sugar peaks about 45 minutes post-meal. And that is considering a balanced meal. At this point, fat is also stored. Your blood sugar and insulin start to go downhill from that point. Keep in mind that one of insulin's job is to transport the glucose from the blood sugar to your cells. And you can see that on the graph as well. Your cells have insulin receptors, those beautiful little guys outside the cell over there on the side, top right. Those healthy receptors will welcome the glucose in, and the cell will continue the process to create ATP and give you boost of energy for you to do the things you love every day. The food breakdown and digestion may take about, 2 hours and a half. At that point, your blood sugar will have come down, the insulin has done its job, and is now in a healthy baseline. And so is insulin. Insulin is also down. The pancreas stopped producing the insulin, doesn't need it anymore. So everybody is happy and down. You also may notice on this graph that I'm suggesting that an optimal meal cycle to be 4 to 6 hours. That's it. No snacking, just water or non-alcoholic beverages until the next meal. That's what it means, folks. No meals in between or no food in between, okay? So you're asking, what happens now for the next 2 to 3.5 hours after my food is digested, Maria? That is what I call the blood sugar stabilization and fat burning zone. Yes, fat burning zone. Don't you like that? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Your blood sugar is stable, right? And to maintain that stability while giving you energy, you need to perform whatever activities you're doing Between those meals, your body will burn fat that is in storage. Okay, everybody has fat in storage. It's a normal process, like I said. Heck yes, it's a beautiful thing. Again, let's burn it, baby, burn it. So now let me ask you this. Knowing what you know now, what happens when you eat every 2 to 3 hours? You may be saying, well, Maria, everyone says to eat every 2 to 3 hours. What am I missing? Oh boy, don't I have a lot to say about this? But I'll address this in another time. Otherwise, this podcast will be like an hour long. Why did I walk you through this process? It has always been very important to me to understand the why of everything. I'm that kind of a person. As a coach, I do help my clients figure out the root cause of their imbalances. So I transfer my why so they can be their big whys too. I am convinced that everyone benefits from understanding how foods, beverages, thoughts, stress, sleep, exercise impact their blood sugar and hormones. Each one of these lifestyle choices have a say in your blood sugar and ultimately in your energy, weight, heart health, overall health, whatever. Blood sugar is key. Key. And just because you don't have diabetes does not mean that you cannot figure this out. You need to know, folks. You need to know. So high blood sugar levels can contribute to insulin resistance. Those beautiful receptors become sensitive and stop responding to the insulin in the bloodstream. The receptors appear to malfunction more in people with excessive weight. So insulin resistance can lead to that diabetes, obesity, and more. Hello? Can you imagine the side effects when glucose stays in your bloodstream instead of being in your cells? Okay, feeling tired all the time? Well, this is one of many side effects of blood sugar dysregulation and insulin resistance. Makes sense, doesn't it? After all I've shared with you earlier? Look, I'm here to share information, give you inspiration, and practical nuggets to help you optimize your health trajectory. The earlier you grab any health imbalances by the horn, address the situation from its root, the earlier you feel healthier and more confident about your well-being. Whatever your health status is today, with wellness or not, you want to prevent any or more from rising. Oh, and before I go, your assignment for today is, yes, there is an assignment, is for you to track your foods for a week. Write all down, including what you're drinking and the amount that you're drinking. Then it is time for you to evaluate and ask those questions like, am I eating a balanced meal? Am I overeating certain macros? Am I undereating others? Are my meals keeping me full for 4 to 6 hours? Keep asking questions. And I'm here to help. Schedule a call when you're ready to take bigger strides into your health and fitness. And stay tuned for the next episode is still on the heart health. Talk to you soon, folks. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening to the Be Fab, Be You Made Simple podcast. Can you do me a favor? If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend and leave it a rating. It helps the podcast and I really appreciate it. If you're wondering where to start, head over to my website, linked in the show notes, to sign up to receive encouragement, tips, and strategies to maximize results. While you're there, download a free health guide to get you started today. If you're looking for a coach and trainer to help you optimize your weight, body, and health, get on my calendar. Let's discuss your goals, establish a custom plan, implement it, and celebrate your results. Together, we can do this. Find the link to schedule a free energy audit strategy session also in the show notes. Connect with me on social media. I would love for you to let me know that you're listening to the show. Also, see the show notes for the links. In addition to a qualified healthcare practitioner, it's important that you have someone in your corner who is in for you and will help you to plan and stay on track implementing your goals. Are you ready? Let's rock and roll this boat. I will see you on the next episode of BFAB BU Made Simple. Just a reminder that this podcast is for educational purposes only. This podcast is not a substitute for health care by a doctor or other qualified medical professionals. This podcast is provided on the understanding that it does not constitute medical or other professional advice or services.